Hello and welcome back to the videos. Today I'm starting a new video series about building my own bike. I can change a tyre, I can drop my crank out and change spaces on my stem and a few other bits and pieces, take rotors off and stuff. So basically the main focus of this, the main two focuses of this video series is one, what's in this box? And two is for me to learn how to fix and build a bike. So I'm going to be going through step by step and trying to learn and use the tools and the techniques used to build a bike. So internal cable routing, bleeding brakes, and just general sort of building of stuff. So I'm going to make a lot of mistakes on the way, and hopefully you can join me in that journey and we all build a bike together. Like I said, number one, for those of you who've watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I've had a number of Velobuild frames. The latest being this one, the purple Velobuild frame, which I've just released, or kind of released. My latest video is a review of that one. Today, I've got an eagerly awaited frame from a lot of people who like Velobuild. It is the VBR268. It is their newest frame, aero, lightweight, framey thing. Have a look on their website. I'll put a link in the description below. Velobuild, I've spoken to these guys and they've been really kind and we've come on to a bit of a deal. I'm not sponsored by them, this is not a sponsored video. They gave me a little bit of discount towards building this bike up. This won't be a true unboxing because I had too much FOMO, and yesterday I opened the forks. I want you to see how it's going to look, how you receive a bike, but I really wanted to look because I've got a very interesting paint scheme. So let's have a look what's inside the box. This is how it arrives, all packaged up. All your bits and pieces, seat post, headset, covers, spacers, etc. is all strapped up in this quite thick polystyrene wrap. The only other thing in the box is the integrated handlebar and stem. So let's open that up first.
When we're in the back room, we can't hear a sound, creaking and groaning, with windows smashed out. The hush isn't separate from the glory found.
I might take a seat today.
Where the light gets out.
So just to let you know, before I unveil the colour, just to let you know, the colour that I asked for was Ice Break White. So Velobuild have recently started to introduce Ice Break as part of their custom colour paint scheme. The one on the Instagram is red and there are other colours available. If you look on the custom paint tab on the website, there's a couple of others, blue, green. I'll be honest, after seeing the forks yesterday, it's not what I expected at all. I was expecting it to be, this sounds ridiculous, whiter. It's more of a silver and black sort of effect, but that is not to say that I don't like it, and not to say that it is not cool. It is very interesting, to say the least. So I might shut up now and actually just unwrap this. And you don't want to see me unwrap this anyway, really, it's just unwrapping. So I'll unwrap it and then I'll show you what it looks like. So here we go, it's been unwrapped. I don't know, yes, the 268 frame set from Velobuild in Ice Break White. I'll show you around it properly in a second. I'm going to have a quick look around it as well, just if there are any issues with the frame. I'm going to weigh it for you as well. A little thing there for the rear derailleur. It doesn't have any frame guides, so for anybody who's interested in that. So it's not going to be optimal for a hydraulic group set, which is what I'm planning to run, or I'm in thought process now of running a 1x. Thinking. But yeah, let's have a look around it. I'm off to the shops to go and buy some scales, and I'll start weighing everything so that people can have a look around.
Now it's just a stranger passing by.
So, hello. Yeah, went out, bought some scales. Oh, hello, like this. With the old Mavic thingy jiggies in there. 429. So I put that down as 11:30. Oh. Trying to make some sort of weird hot chocolate coffee thing. Seat post. $240 for the seat post. That might be backwards actually. Bollocks. $241 for the seat post. And then the rest, oh, handlebars. $389. The rest of the stuff, spacers, the little top cap, the little headset cover, which I'm going to try and put on in a second. $311. Maths. So I just had a quick look on the Velobuild. This is a T800 carbon layup. It is a, I think it looks like it's kind of based on Specialized. Quite a good thick bit of carbon here. Nice sort of, what do you call that, hourglass shaped head tube. It looks great, I think. I really like the look of it. I've had a quick look on eBay for a group set. I think I'm going to go 1x. I think this is going to be used for me. It's not going to be my sort of everyday bike, although the paint job, like, it looks fantastic, so I will be riding this bike in the summer. But yeah, it's not going to be my everyday bike. Anyway, I digress already, and I've barely started talking. Weight. So I weighed everything. That was why I started talking about the website. on the website it says it's a T800 carbon layup, and it says for a medium frame, without parts, without any of these metal parts. So all of these little bolts and the derailleur hanger and presumably the through axle in a medium without paint as well. It's coming in at 1,000 grams. This one is a size small, or 52. With paint and with all those bits, it's weighing in at 1,130 grams. So pretty good, really. 130 grams for some paint and some metal bits, and a little sort of like frame runner and bits and pieces for the and derailleur hanger and what have you. So pretty good. So I've weighed all the bits individually with my new trusty Master Chef scales. This video is not sponsored by Master Chef, not yet anyway. So we got as you've probably seen in all the videos, all the clips I've showed you already, 1,100 grams for the forks, 430 for the, 1,100 and whatever for the frame, 430 for the forks, 240 for the seat post, handlebars just shy of 400 grams, and then the other little bits just over 300. So coming in at just short of 2,500 grams. Pretty good, I reckon. I've got a set of 50 hyperspace wheels to go on this. I've got some disc rotors ready, and I've got a crankset ready. So I just need to decide what's going on. That's enough of me. I'm going to do a little bit more of a deep dive into this. One of my friends was here just now, and we have just seen. Hopefully, it will pick it up on the camera. We have just seen on the bottom bracket area. Maybe it's not going to pick it up. Maybe it'll pick it up on this, but there's a little bit of a paint sort of, not spill, but like this little bit here is a little bit rough. Hopefully you can see that, those two little like nodules, yeah. So that might have to be faced. Again, for the price point, I don't think you can really moan too much. I've had a quick look around. The other thing is the facing of the brake surfaces. Again, if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that that is one of my gripes with Velobuild. But again, for the price point, if you can find somebody who can face them, you're on to a winner. There might be a little gasket I could use. These actually have been faced to a degree, which is pretty cool. How flat they are, I'm not entirely sure. I'll have a quick look on the forks. Yeah, these have been as well. Pretty good. There's a little bit of an overlay just where my finger is there of the paint. But yeah, first impressions, as always really with Velobuild, pretty darn good. I mean, it's pretty unique, isn't it? You know, you can't moan at that for a custom colour. Again, leave a comment below if you would agree with this being ice white. I don't. I would say it's more of a smashed silver, but I think it does look great. They've made a really good job of making it look like ice. So yeah, this is now broken. I've got to send this back. This is the first video in the build video series. So stick around, and we're going to build this up myself. I've got very little sort of experience with building bikes, so that'll be fun, right? Be a good couple of months until this is built up. Next video is going to be, we're going to be sort of dummying it up, ready to start building. So I've got a saddle ready to go. I'm going to get all the bits together with the handlebars and kind of get the height right for the stem height and everything correct, so I know how many spaces to put in. Chop the fork steerer, get everything tightened up, have a look at everything, how everything sort of looks and feels. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll get a group set and we can just sort of see how everything goes, really. Yeah, cool, thanks for watching. Hopefully my LA Sprint is ready as well. I think I'm going to be filming both of these on the same day, but I don't know when they're both going to come out. So click here and you'll be able to see the LA Sprint first impressions and maybe first ride. Depends what sort of video I make. Thanks, like, comment, subscribe.